State will kick it off, and we will be underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him. At the 20. So Utah State's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Looking for a man. It's Gibbs. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Man, a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, on 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
And the Aggies have this offense rolling. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Bridges. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position.
Here we go.
The give to the back. Got some room to run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Fresno State right back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And sometimes the coverage is just great, and as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that, well, good coverage.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Finds the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Gibbs. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Paul.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Let's go! Go!
Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Utah State has it inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. That will be enough to move the chains and get him a first down in the red zone at the 14.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, a quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field. Because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion and picking up the first.
The Aggies will have it 1st and 10.
42, Spider. 4-2, baby.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Runs through the tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Gibbs. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Utah State.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out in the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
7, Fresno State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
Utah State, 7, Fresno State, 0.
Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the 4th down.
He'll field the punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one.
First and 10.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Fresno State right back to the line. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Gets it to the back. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the marker, it's Golden. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA.
Looking to pass. It's Gibbs.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Got the quick pass. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They try to pop a run on the draw. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky little devils. What do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Gibbs. He's going to take off. Turning it on. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolute shank. Missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Gets it out fast. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. Slithers into space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Rides the back on the option to give. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They've got to do their job.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Wants to throw. It's Gibbs. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Utah State up-tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air on first down. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the two-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half.
Fresno State, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down.
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Golden. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off play action on first down. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter. This quarterback...
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game.
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end, winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass, it's Gibbs. Fires to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Oh, better look out! Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Etienne. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough space. Touchdown, Utah State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Fresno State, 11.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Fresno State right back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Up-tempo for the offense.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. This is now a 7-point game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tennessee. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
To the air, it's Gibbs. Makes the catch. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give out of the gun. To the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football, because he's looking really good.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contention.
Touchdown, Aggie! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Fires to the big fella. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. We reach the break, and Utah State holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It's a draw, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. But this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
He wants to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Fresno State, 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Gibbs. Working that left side now. At midfield, he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're...
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gives it on the option. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a 1st down. Nice balance by this offense.
They go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Gibbs. Hauls it in. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He makes the grab.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Snap it to the back. Running to Green. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Touchdown, Utah State! the score. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the two-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Fresno State, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Fresno State right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Shotgun snap on third down. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got an open man. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Pressure coming. Looking to the end zone. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Return takes it inside the 30. Down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And
slips one guy, and now he's loose. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to throw, it's Gibbs. Here's a heat. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Bulldogs in the hurry up. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Under fire. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field,